Hello everyone. Today our channel wants to discuss with you the story that could happen on the bold and the beautiful. It looks like we are about to say goodbye to Liam. He will die from an inoperable tumor. It looks like the end is coming for Liam, and we are about to say goodbye to Scott Clifton. In the world of Los Angeles high fashion and fierce family loyalties, Liam Spencer has always been the embodiment of perseverance, compassion, and the restless search for true love. Yet, in the most shocking twist the Forrester Spencer saga has ever seen, Liam now faces a foe he cannot defeat, an inoperable brain tumor. As the countdown to his final curtain draws near, fans and characters alike are bracing themselves for an emotional goodbye to both the man and the actor, Scott Clifton, who has breathed life into Liam for more than a decade. The diagnosis, a moment that shook the Forrester Spencer dynasty, it began, as these stories so often do, with a headache too stubborn to ignore. A routine MRI revealed the unthinkable, a glioblastoma so advanced that surgery offered no hope. In a hushed, sterile consultation room, Liam hears the words no one should ever hear. The tumor is inoperable. Treatment can only slow its relentless growth, not stop it. For a man who's spent his life battling external forces, family expectations, romantic betrayals, corporate takeovers, this silent adversary feels especially cruel. It is a foe that cannot be reasoned with, outmaneuvered, or outsmarted. Liam's world narrows to the stark reality of days, perhaps weeks, that remain. The inner struggle, Liam's reckoning with mortality. Liam's journey from denial to acceptance is swift and wrenching. In the early days, he throws himself into work at Forrester Creations, trying to lose himself in fabric swatches and runway fittings. But his trademark resolve falters. Every glance at the skyline reminds him that time is running out. He retreats to the only place that ever felt like true home: the Spencer family ranch. There, amidst rolling hills and sun-bleached barns, Liam confronts the raw terror of mortality. He writes letters to his future self, messages of courage and gratitude. He records video diaries for Douglas, envisioning the boy's milestones: first bicycle ride, first day of school, graduation. Liam's tears mingle with the late afternoon dust as he imagines Douglas growing up without a father's guiding hand. A love divided, hope, regret, and final confessions. If tragedy has a silver lining, it is the urgency it brings to matters of the heart. Liam finds himself at a crossroads between Hope and Steffi, two women who have shaped his life in profound, often conflicting ways. Hope Logan, the light of his life, becomes his anchor. She refuses to leave his side, sleeping in the hospital chair each night, reading Douglas's favorite bedtime stories aloud in a trembling voice. In whispered conversations beneath sterile fluorescent lights, Hope makes a vow. She will honor Liam's memory by living a life filled with the kindness and optimism he taught her. Yet Steffi Forrester, Liam's first great love, arrives with a confession that fractures his final days. She reveals that despite their bitter history, she never stopped loving him. Steffi's presence awakens in Liam a bittersweet blend of comfort and regret. He realizes that the decisions he made, leaving Steffi for Hope, then returning, shaped not only his own fate, but also the lives of those around him. In a scene bathed in golden sunset light on the Spencer Ranch, Liam gathers both women. With Douglas asleep inside, he asks them to forgive each other, to forgive him, and to promise that their shared love for Douglas will unite them rather than divide them. The air trembles with emotion as Hope and Steffi, tears in their eyes, clasp Liam's hands in solidarity. The final act, family, forgiveness, and farewell. As the tumor's progress accelerates, Liam's strength wanes. Yet in his last days, he experiences a clarity that eluded him in youth. He reaches out to estranged members of the Spencer and Forrester clans, mending rifts that have simmered for years. Bill Spencer arrives unannounced at Liam's bedside. The hard-edged tycoon sheds his usual armor of sarcasm, admitting his deepest regret. never telling Liam how proud he is of the man he became. Brooke Logan, Hope's mother, delivers a handwritten note Liam wrote to her years ago, but never sent. It expresses gratitude for her unwavering support through his most turbulent times. Ridge Forrester stands quietly in the doorway, nodding in respect as Liam, the interloper who once threatened the Forrester legacy, now seeks only peace. In the hushed hours of early morning, Liam makes his final request, that Hope and Steffi share custody of Douglas, raising him together as co-parents united by love rather than divided by jealousy. They promise. He smiles, the lines of pain and sorrow softened by relief. A legacy beyond the grave. When Liam's breathing finally stills, the world of the bold and the beautiful is irrevocably changed. The next episode opens on Hope and Steffi, side by side in the nursery, Douglas asleep between them. They speak softly of Liam, his jokes, his kindness, the way he'd tip his cowboy hat at family gatherings. Their tears fall together, but so do smiles of remembrance. Fans will remember Liam Spencer not just for the battles he fought or the romances he endured, but for the grace with which he faced the end. In a genre often defined by cliffhangers and dramatic reversals, his story offers a rare, unvarnished meditation on mortality and love. And as we bid farewell to Scott Clifton, whose portrayal made Liam's final arc a moving tribute to human dignity, we are reminded of the power of storytelling to mirror our own deepest fears and hopes. Though Liam's chapter closes, the ripples of his life will shape every story that follows on the bold and the beautiful. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Loves B&B the Forrester for more updates on the bold and the beautiful.